Spider-Verse.
Yeah.
That's a really good movie.
It was a good movie.
Yeah.
She surprised me because she asked me if I watched Invincible, and she said she watched it and she actually enjoyed it.
Wait a
I
second.
loved that
That's
show.
what I was.
Wait a
I
second.
was so confused because she said she watched Invincible but not
Now
Marvel.
wait a
Okay.
damn
I was
minute.
very confused.
It was so good. I loved it.
Well, if you like,
Very big plot twist after the first episode, but
Yes.
I really liked it.
well, Invincible is kind of in its own league because it doesn't follow really that blueprint of
like a regular superhero
Yeah.
movie.
there. You have somebody that you meet. There's somebody in their life that hates them or is trying to kill them. They fight them and they win at the end. That's every single Marvel movie.
Mm-hmm.
And if you don't like that, then you're out of luck because that's every single one of those movies. I obviously would urge you to watch them because my friend that watched all of them, she wasn't into any of that stuff either, and she cried over like half those movies,
Really?
if not
Really?
more of them. Because
Who watched it? Who
Christina.
Was it? Oh, okay.
Like I think Endgame, she said she ugly cried like 3 times because
Endgame?
like
That's
the
last
big
Avengers
one,
movie,
like the last
big
big
Avengers
one.
movie.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so but it was cool, kind of like that's would be dope. Like if you watched them, because like her process, because obviously I've seen all of them, and like getting her opinions of them. She's like, "What did you think of this movie?" She's like, "It sucked. I hated it." I was like, "Bro, that's like my favorite movie." So like
Well, yeah,
kind of
if
hear.
you want, we can definitely watch it because especially I've actually watched. Well, you watched it with me because I was very behind when Avengers were coming out, and you watched most of them with me.
Yeah.
So I would love to watch it with you, so you can. I want to see your reaction to see them.
Or-
if you don't, but I'm not gonna force
Even
you
just
to
like on your own time, that would be funny too. You'd be like, "Oh, I watched the second Spider-Man movie today."
So
or
is
whatever.
it, so you recommend watching both Marvel and DC movies or just one or the other?
No,
Yeah.
just the Marvel movie.
I could give you like select DC movies
Yeah.
to watch.
Okay.
But like Marvel is safer because they're more consistently good. Like you're not gonna like every single movie, which is why I'm saying like I would be curious to see which ones you like better.
Also, random question: did Christina watch it chronologically or release date?
Release date,
Okay.
yeah. Which is
Can you send me the list of them chronologically? Is that how you are supposed to watch them?
No.
well, okay. So the way they do it, like Marvel's whole thing is like post-credit scenes.
Oh,
So those are like
yes.
linear. So if you watch that chronologically, you're gonna be like,
Well, that's also
"What?"
what Invincible does too, right? Well, not that they're correlated, but like
that it's
as in,
linear.
like, no, the post-credit thing.
When you said that, I was so disappointed. No,
Wait,
The
what about the
post-
post credits?
post-credits in Invincible.
Yeah.
Oh,
I guess I don't remember.
Yes, they do.
Yeah.
It's on the is that the end of the episode they do?
At the end of the episodes, yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. Well, they have like they do have a few.
Yeah.
I watched the last post
Not
credit
all
scene.
of them have it.
Yeah, but
most
the
of
last
them do.
episode of the post credit scene they showed, and I
Yeah.
was very excited for it because
That's
yeah.
such a good show. I was so sad.
It is
this
really
when
this
I
season
found
2 is coming out
it.
soon. So I
Yeah.
told you about that. So
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's online. I can show it to you, but they have the like chronological order.
Oh yeah, you don't have to do it right now. I'm just
by-
saying, so when I have a chance to
Yeah.
watch them, I can.
But you should do it by release date because
Okay.
chronologically, you're just gonna be like, "What? You're not. It's not
Okay.
gonna make any sense to you."
What's the one that you start with?
isn't it Iron Man first?
Well, I think technically Hulk because they consider that a part of it, but you've already seen it, so. But the first Iron Man is where you would start.
Okay.
So they started in 2008, and they're still going. Like
Yeah.
it's all connected.
Well, but it's phase
Okay.
2 now, isn't it?
we're in phase 5.
What now? What does that even mean?
So like they had a group of like Iron Man 1 and then like Ant-Man, which that's not real, but they stopped and that was like their first phase, and then they went to like phase 2, which was like 4 more movies or something like that. So we're on 5 right now.
Okay.
So
I didn't know
they just finished like the big villain of the first like 3 phases.
Oh, because it's Kong, right? Kang, sorry.
Don't spoil it in case you want.
No, I was just asking because I saw like the trailers of it.
Yeah. So there was a big villain for like the first 3 series or phases rather, and then now we're on the next
So
one.
did you like the Spider-Man movies? I remember I just watched the most recent.
Well,
one.
that's tricky because
one was
which
that one?
ones?
What was the most recent one?
So
No Way Home, right? That was-
The one with
I'm gonna.
what's his face? The
Which
guy
one?
that was dating Zendaya.
Tom Holland.
Yes.
Okay. Well,
One
I'm gonna
of them.
answer this in a complicated way, but because I have to.
Mm-hmm.
So there's 3 sets of Spider-Man movies.
Yes, the one with
Tobey Maguire, which people have kind of like mixed opinions on. I liked the first two. The third one was kind of like, well, no, that's not true. I liked all of them, but the third one was kind of like,
Oh.
to some people.
Well, I haven't
I
watched
thought you
the
said you
first
never
two.
watched them.
You watched the third one and not the first two?
Yeah.
Oh,
Wait, you told me you never watched any of them.
Because I didn't remember, and then I remembered that I actually had seen the third one. I don't remember when. I think I watched it when it came out.
Uh-oh. But yeah.
You should definitely watch that. I love.
Well, that's why because in the other one, they all made an appearance in the third one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you had Toby's, you had Andrew's, who he only got 2. Everybody hated his second movie. I liked it.
What was his last name?
Garfield.
That's it. Okay, yeah.
And then
Was it? Hold on, real quick. Is the second one Electro?
yeah.
Okay, I don't really remember watching that one.
A lot of people disliked it. I didn't think it was like garbage. Like when we were talking about Game of Thrones earlier, I didn't think it was garbage like everybody else said it was, but it definitely like some things I was like,
Okay, because he got a new suit too.
yeah. And then Tom is so. This is the complication that I was getting at. So Sony owns the rights to Spider-Man, which is why he never made an appearance like in. They call it the MCU, the Marvel Cinematic Universe, which is like what all these. Like is what all these movies are in. So when they finally like acquired the rights to Spider-Man, that's what Tom is.
Okay.
So then in his third movie, when they all came back together, that was huge because like we never thought that was going to happen.
Right.
So that's where that came from.
Okay.
1 and 3 I really liked. 2 was garbage.
Okay.
The second movie was not good.
Which one was 2?
Far From Good. The one where he went to like Europe or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
Wait, was that like the title of the?
No.
No, it's
Oh,
called
you're
Far
saying
From
it's
Home.
Far From
but-
Good.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's called Far From Home, but my little sister calls it
That's
Far
why
From
I
Good.
laughed.
Because she hates
Far
that movie.
From Good.
Yeah.
No, it's funny. Yeah, I didn't like the second one either. But
Yeah,
first
no,
and third, I really did.
The second was pretty tragic.
The third made me cry a little bit.
Interesting. You haven't seen that movie though, right?
The third one?
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that one.
Huh?
I don't.
That's the one
Her
where all
orders are
three
so
of
whack.
them come together,
Yeah,
right?
her
Yeah.
orders are so whack.
This
bro.
order is killing me.
She watched the third Tobey Maguire. She watched the third Tom Holland. She watched Hulk, and what was the other one you watched? Oh, Black Panther.
Well, that's dangerous because if you didn't have any intention of like watching all these movies before, you might know like people who died that you're not really like supposed to.
Oh, that like end up coming back.
No,
well, like
they're
you
just
could
dead.
watch like the most recent Marvel movie and be like, oh man, I remember when he was still alive, and you're like, oh. And so then when you're watching the movies, you just know they die.
Yeah.
Oh.
So if you plan on watching them,
Watch them soon.
watch them like in
Oh,
Yeah.
in order.
Order,
Yes.
yeah, I definitely urge you to watch because she watched all the Marvel movies and then she watched all the Harry Potter movies too.
Oh, I have not watched the Harry Potter movie.
You haven't watched the Harry Potter movies?
No.
Oh,
Okay,
my.
you know what I did start like a couple months ago? What's that new Lord of the Rings show?
Rings of Power.
Yes. Did you ever start that?
It's weird. I should have seen it by now. I watched the first like 2 episodes, but I never finished.
It was good.
I heard it was really good. I heard it was slow though.
It is slow.
Yeah, that's why I was kind of like, because House of the Dragon, it was slow at some parts, but for the most part, it like kept my attention. so-
Yeah, that's true. Just not the biggest fan, but yeah.
Of what?
House of the Dragon.
You're not?
I said that.
Oh, I thought you said you were a fan.
No.
You're more a fan of Game of Thrones.
Yes.
Oh.
I didn't mind it, but I just didn't like the time skips and.
Oh, that's
other
right. Yeah,
reasoning,
that's
yeah.
right.
Yeah.
Well, it sounds like we got a lot of watching to do.
Yeah.
I got a lot
on
of
your
watching.
plate.
Well, you
some
can watch it
homework.
more if you come up and visit more often.
Yeah.
We could, 4
Have
days.
movie discussions, yeah.
That'd be
I mean,
cool
we've
too.
literally
Just
been
a
spending-
recurring segment. So, what do you think about this? This movie sucked, and I'm like, that's my favorite.
Yeah, we've literally been spending the past 3 days watching shows and movies. So
True.
I think this is the most I've ever watched shows and movies in one weekend, or just ever.
Well, I don't know if you're dedicated like this level, but Tyler, my buddy, I was talking about that. He's like a big movie guy. He'll buy like the CDs of them, like even though they're on like streaming services and stuff now. He bought like the No Way Home, that Spider-Man movie that you watched. He bought like the DVD like set of it, which is really cool because it has its own like slipcover thing. So.
Oh, really?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so
I would if I had space to keep them, but I don't.
yeah, he
It
probably
only
has like a
kinda works if you
bookshelf.
have a CD player, right? Or he actually just buys the CD.
Well,
and
most like PS5 and stuff now
yeah,
can
like
play that stuff.
consoles. So like my PS5 and PS4 can play it.
Yeah,
well, I don't have that, so.
yeah, that's a problem. Do you have it like a DVD player?
No.
Oh, well, that makes sense why you don't have the DVD stuff.
Well,
okay.
yeah. I was gonna say you can play it here, but you're also not gonna be here as often as
Yeah.
You just take his PS5. That's fine.
True. So what's better?
Just take my PS4. I don't use it.
PS or Xbox?
I mean,
I can't really ask you because you have the PS stuff.
He has both.
Oh, you have both.
Not the newest Xbox, but
yeah, but we're both PlayStation.
What is the difference?
one's better.
I just hate like Xbox's UI. You know what that is, right?
Universal intelligence.
Yep.
That's AI.
No.
User interface. So like when you go on, when you like open it up.
Yeah, like how your phone looks like when you open your phone. It's like the layout
Okay.
of things.
Yeah. Xbox's is like very confusing.
Okay.
PlayStation is just literally like
It's very
a
simple.
line of like, here's what you can do. But Xbox is like store, games, you have photos, like it's all over the place. I hate it. So that's why I'm PlayStation.
I also like PlayStation better because there's a lot more exclusive games for that company. Because like PlayStation has like some of the best exclusive games out there. Spider-Man is one of them. Yeah, that's the only one I could think of right now.
Were you trying to get us to like nerd rant?
No.
Was that your goal?
No.
Because now I'm sitting here, I'm like,
She's
damn.
probably thinking like, man, I'm gonna go home after this. I don't like these nerds.
I get to see
I
these
just, like-
freaking losers.
No.
But I'm about to hear at like 3 a.m. just like her opening door while I'm passed out. Just I'm like wake up in the morning like, Camila, where are you?
No, I just like hearing about like what guys like hobbies and interests are like. Or not guys specifically, but y'all's.
Well, I'm
Because I like being like knowledgeable about it because like I don't do that. So I like being able to like if I'm like somewhere being able to like talk about things that are other than things that I like.
that
You
is
know?
funny because you be out in public and be like, somebody doesn't expect you to know something. You make a reference and they're
Exactly.
like,
That's
Yeah.
true. Like I said, when she said Invincible, I was like
That's
taken
what I'm
away.
that is
Dang.
crazy.
That blew
you've
me
seen
away
that.
because I was like, you watched Invincible? That's not
To
a
be
show I
fair though,
expect
it
you
was
to-
like mad promoted. So like maybe that was one of
Well, I
the.
just watched
No, but like,
it like
you didn't know about it until
a
I
couple
told
months
you
ago.
about that.
Well, but after
I
you-
didn't even see any promotions for it. It's on Prime Video. Like who? Really
Well,
like,
I've seen a bunch of like TikToks and stuff about it.
Oh,
I saw TikToks of
haven't.
it too, but I didn't even watch it
I'm
through
not
Prime
on
Video.
that side of TikTok.
We know.
Yeah.
I'm very different though. Like I've talked to Thomas about this before. Which if I were to like pat myself on the back about anything in terms of like what my interests are, because you'll get a lot of like.
But the thing is I feel sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt you. I don't think that like, what were you saying that like nerd or what did you say like nerd rant whatever?
Yeah.
Like that's also subjective. Like
No,
y'all
that's a nerd
like,
rant.
No, but y'all
That's for
talking,
sure a nerd rant.
But y'all talking about this stuff doesn't make me think that. Like
Well,
y'all,
you're open-minded.
Well, I mean,
That's
I
where your
feel like- well, I'm
subjectivity
speaking-
comes in.
I want to speak for everybody because, like,
Well,
I mean, like, would you say that
She's for the
fishing
people,
is
Cole.
nerdy? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know.
no, I'd say being a nerd is nerdy, probably.
Cole,
I get where you're going.
Cole,
I'm
we
just
found
being-
the one.
I'm
we
being-
found the one that stands up
I'm
for
being
all.
difficult. No, that's what I'm saying. I almost want to like cry right now.
I know.
Because, like, I just think it's subjective. Like, y'all talking about this, I'm like, oh, cool. Like, I can talk about this with, like, I'm more knowledgeable about it. Like,
Yeah.
you know?
Well, my thing is, which I like about myself, which you're never going to hear me say that like very often, which is like I'll have those conversations where somebody will be like, okay, like every single Marvel movie, tell me like what you enjoyed about it, stuff like that. Like I can do that, but also I can turn around and be like, yo, Joe Burrow just threw for 300 yards, 4 touchdowns.
Yeah.
Like I
Like,
have
you
the
have a good mix
I have the
between,
sports
like,
side,
yeah.
and then I have like the nerd video game movie kind of side.
So
That's
you
a
have
good-
more of a sports side than I do, because it kind of makes
which
me
is
jealous.
hilarious because I feel like you would be
Yeah,
like,
with
more
the
up on the
cheer,
sports.
like, yeah.
But
Well,
he
but-
has
I
though.
feel
Like
like,
he's
yeah,
been learning
you
a
are,
lot
yeah.
about like
Well,
football.
I
and
love
everything.
like watching football a lot more now, especially college football. That's like my forte of watching things. And I used to watch NBA a lot more, but not as much now. But I mean, I kind of I might start watching a little bit more, especially watching that movie we watched. Was it yesterday?
Yeah.
Hustle, because
Yes.
that movie with just a bunch of NBA players, Trey Young and everything. I was like, holy man, I miss NBA. I miss knowing some of the players sometimes.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, all right, I might watch like NBA a little bit more because
I think that having that good, like, mix. Is like
It's
that means
really-
you can talk to like
Yeah.
you know most guys because they're knowledgeable about that type of stuff. But
Yeah.
then,
Well, that's like when we were talking about like computer science earlier. That's what those classes were. Like you're gonna get a bunch of people like talking about Minecraft and Fortnite.
oh.
So if I was like, dude, did you see the Chiefs game last night? And they'd be like, what's a Chief? So, but like now that I'm not in that field or whatever, or just kind of like talking about people in general, I can literally just switch from like Spider-Man and then be like, dude, like LeBron last night, that was crazy. So
So
I
do you
that.
like basketball more than football or the other way around?
I grew up being like a really big football fan because that's like what my household was.
For what team?
The Panthers.
Okay.
Unfortunately. Like my grandfather and not so much my dad. Like my dad's a Panthers fan, but like my grandfather's a big Panthers fan. So like we grew up just kind of like knowing like all the players' names and everything pretty much. So I grew up like a pretty big football fan. And then when I got older, kind of like within the past few years, maybe like I started investing in NBA a lot more. So like for a period, that was more my favorite sport. But it's kind of like half and half. And then I tried to get more into like baseball, even though it's kind of like a dying sport and people don't really like pay attention to it that much. But because baseball, the thing about baseball is that it's very analytic. And there's a bunch
it's a lot
of
more like statistical things to it.
yeah, there's a bunch of terms like I'm trying to think. It's just like batting average, and then for pitcher, I think it's like ERA or something. I can't
But
remember.
they
what
have
it
the
is.
same thing with basketball too. I
Yeah,
mean,
but those
and
are-
football.
Yeah, but those are like a lot more easier, in my opinion, easier stats to understand and like
Oh,
keep
to
up with.
understand. Okay,
Yeah.
I thought you meant.
Yeah.
Okay, I got you.
Because like for baseball, it's like out of if you were to get pitched to 100 times and you hit it 20 times and it goes a certain distance, it's that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Whereas basketball,
So
it's
more
like
in-depth than
you
just,
put
like,
ball
your
in basket.
shooting average.
How many
make
times
point
did you
good.
make ball and basket out of how many times you shot?
Yeah. So
Or
I've tried
like-
to get into baseball a little bit more. I like know more than I did over the past year than I have like prior, but it is still pretty complicated to learn sometimes. So
One thing I want to learn, because is kickball similar to baseball?
what?
Oh, kickball, yeah.
Like,
I
are-
see
Like
those.
rule-wise.
Like rule wise, that's what I'm saying. Like
Yeah.
rule wise, are they this like similar?
Was there professional kickball?
There's
I'm
professional
sure there
kickball.
is probably.
Yeah, there is professional kickball.
But they don't do like averages and stuff, I don't think.
I want to join like a kickball league.
Kickball's fun. I like kickball.
You know what we should do? So like at on campus, they have like intramural sports and like sports teams. We should like make a kickball team together.
I would love to watch that.
Because
our kickball
no, okay, but you know why? You know why I say that? Because me and some of the cheer team members are making a volleyball intramural team
Well, that already
that's
exists, doesn't
fun.
it? That already exists, though, right?
from last year, but we're making another one this year.
Oh, you're talking about like there's already a group, but you're like making your own team. I love volleyball. I go
Yeah.
hard as volleyball.
love
Just
volleyball.
everyone on my team sucks except Germ and sometimes me.
You remember from gym class in high school?
Bro, you remember me?
I played to win in volleyball.
Me
bro.
too, bro. Me and you were
You
diving.
play to win with everything. Bowling.
I'm a very competitive person,
pool.
so yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, did you win today at bowling?
I won one.
What was your score?
A nice even split. I don't know. Yeah, you got 150 or whatever. Sure.
I actually don't remember my score. I was just asking.
But no, like okay, with
That
pool,
was some sassy uh-huh.
with pool last night.
You're sleeping by yourself.
I literally am like okay at pool, but I guess for like whatever reason last night,
You were just
I was just like on
popping
fire.
out.
I don't know.
Yeah, you was.
I don't know what that was.
you just
but
you just had the gaze of women around you. That's why you were just
why is everything coming back to women?
I
for
don't
you?
know.
We need to talk about this.
Women
Let's do a
scare me,
separate
bro.
episode. You good, bro?
No, women scare me. I told you, bro.
Yeah, I don't know what was going on last night. And then you like being trash kind of like added on
yes,
to the
of
whole.
course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, because you were talking hella shit.
she was.
No, not just that. I called you out for cheating prior because you were playing with
cheated?
like those other guys. And I was like, well, that's
Oh.
not fair. I haven't played pool since like the 60s. And you're like, oh, out here just getting like practice shots in. So that's why it was more
I
rewarding.
did good that game.
With
Some
them?
of the shots were like long and like made it.
In theirs or ours?
And theirs.
I was about to say I don't remember.
I'm not saying.
I don't remember in ours.
I don't know what's going on in our game, but
They were hyping me up too much, so it was giving me a complex into the second game, which I ended up being trash at, so it's okay. We didn't talk about the second game.
I hear you say complex a lot, and it kind of I know what you mean by that.
Yeah.
But it just makes me laugh. I don't know why.
They just gave me a confidence boost. That's a better
There we
word,
go.
I guess.
Yeah.
than complex.
Because when I hear
And then it
when I hear
just-
complex, I think like God complex.
Yeah, I'm not. That's why I don't say that in front of it because it's not like all like high and mighty. I just
No,
feel like,
it's just funny because I write that on like everyone. So I make I make gym programs. I write that on everyone's gym programs. I just say like Greek goddess or Greek god. Like yours was
Mine's called the
Cole's.
Swole AF program.
Yeah, yours is Swole AF program. Others is like Louis Greek god workout program and other. Because I just like making weird names. It's just
Yeah.
funny to me. Because it's you don't want to open a program that says 7-week workout program. It's better to say Greek god workout. Like it's just more fun that way,
Yeah.
in my opinion.
makes it more personable.
Exactly. See.
And then Cam C was like, this week's plan. It's funny though, because when I was talking to her 2 days ago about it or whatever, I was opening up my email to like check for something for school, and she's like, her thing sent like as I opened the email, it said 0 minutes ago. So I sent her a picture of it. I was like, what a coincidence, but that was pretty funny.
For
What'd she
your
say?
nutrition stuff?
Yeah,
Mm.
because she sends me like a weekly updated.
I might send her a
Wow.
form so I can get reevaluate my nutrition diet.
Which she's listening right now. I didn't know that's what the whole thing was.
What?
Because like I paid her to make me like a plan. I thought it was gonna be like a basis, and I was kind of like, okay, like build off of that. But she's been like, I feel like she got cheated out a little bit because I paid her once, and she's like weekly been like a.
But okay,
Or was
but
it like
keep,
a full,
look,
like-
Cole. Keep in mind, you're the only person that's actually consistently doing the nutrition plan. That's why. There's no one else really
That's
doing it.
good.
Well, my thing is like, okay, because I apparently told her about this, but I slacked it, which goes back to your whole thing about just being very.
Well, you seem on top of the podcast. I was going to say that when we were talking about
Well, that's shucks. You got me blushing. But no, like it's for me. It's if I see that somebody clearly has put in like a lot of hard work and effort and time into making something for me. I don't want to just like waste that.
Right.
Because I was for like a little. What? Okay, that was a whole separate reason. Because when he made my gym thing, I didn't do that for like a month or something.
Yeah, I'm just sitting here like, bro.
But it was because I wanted to like get on the diet first, and then I got sick. So
That's
then
fair.
it kept delaying it, which are excuses, which for you is like nonsense.
Nonsense.
But yeah, I just didn't want to see her like create something, and like I was sloppy with it in the beginning. I kind of like, oh yeah, like we're going good and everything like that. But it was just kind of like potato chips and I don't know.
Potato-
But now I've actually been like consistent with it and everything, so I can now like confidently say, and I feel not as bad about it of being to her like, okay, you put a lot of hard work into this. I don't want it to like go to waste.
So am I gonna get less text saying cookout question mark?
No, that's still gonna happen.
Alright,
but Cam just doesn't have to know about that.
Oh,
so-
okay, just making sure.
But
That's under the table stuff.
yeah, we don't talk about
cool.
that.
But isn't
now.
that more calories? So isn't that a good thing? Or is
Well,
she
he
trying to-
needs more calories. Yeah.
Well, it
Oh.
depends.
his is he's trying to go more.
So like
calories.
if I've already eaten like what I needed for the day or whatever, and then I just tack on an extra like 1,200, that's probably not good. Because I also go to bed and I wake up the next morning, I'm like, oh, I feel terrible. So, but
I mean, I'm eating a lot of calories too. I mean, not right now. I'm slowly trying to rebuild back up, just because my diet's really messed up since Disney. My diet's been like, because today I thought I ate a lot. Man, I didn't eat like anything.
How would you have thought that we ate a lot if we ate something at 11 and that was...
Yeah, I thought the 11, like, because was it the
Well, that
eggs? I
wasn't-
thought it was a lot because I ate eggs, 2 clementines, and banana, which I guess doesn't seem like a lot.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like a lot.
But I thought it was in my head for some reason, and
I
I
see.
calculated it's only 462 calories.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And then I was like, dang, I've only had 462 calories in my system. I can't imagine how you were feeling. Cause,
Terrible.
yeah,
That's
when
why
you
I
went to
sucked
get
at bowling.
coffee, I made a whole meal.
Yeah, sure.
Wait, what did you say?
Yeah, it did. It smelled like food. That's why when I came home, I was like, dang, I should have bought Chipotle.
She came home. I said, "Where's the Chipotle?" And she said, "I just didn't feel
Such
like
a
getting
bad
it."
mistake. And there was like one right around the corner downtown
Mm-hmm.
or uptown.
there you go.
Gotta
She's
get the-
learning.
gotta
You're
get the
learning. If you're gonna
lingo.
live here soon, you're
Gotta
learning.
get the lingo.
Well, you mentioned about your whole one of your things was also I've noticed like when I fidget with this a lot, so I'm like when I do that, you're like the mic for you is like, because you meant. I mean, we just talked about I'm doing it again. We talked about like my nutrition program. Are you trying to get on like a?
Well, I was talking
schedule?
to Thomas about it. I told him about like the workout thing. I don't know. I don't really think that I don't really like counting calories.
That you don't have to do.
I'm just like gonna work out and then like eat what I think is.
I mean
good.
the workout program's two separate things because like I do the workout program. Cam, I'm partnered with her. She does the nutrition program.
I don't know. I just don't really like. I guess it just depends on like how like. Not obsessed you are with it, but like for some people it's like
no, I understand what you're saying. Yeah,
of, like,
I understand that. Like
OCD,
a lot of
like with tracking it.
I mean, you seem like you eat pretty healthy. So you told me. I mean, you told me you cook a lot.
Got
at
some
home.
Twinkies in her bag.
Well, you told me you try to cook a lot at home, and I usually assume it's most of the time good stuff, like healthy stuff. If not, like, I mean, you appear to be eating.
That's why I don't play video games that much recently.
Yeah.
It brings out the worst in me.
But yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I don't really want to like track them, but I want to get into working out.
Yeah, if you need me to
That
help
was a
you
good
with that.
start this weekend.
Yeah, once again, I was very impressed with her
I need
keeping
to
up with me.
going again.
If I didn't have to track my calories, I wouldn't. Because like if I like
Does it keep you like consistent with like eating, or like what is like it for like?
For me, it's
For bulking?
yeah.
For me,
Okay.
yeah,
I'm trying to
I
put
have
on
to like
weight.
make sure because sometimes I think like, damn, I ate a lot and it's only like 2,600 calories and I have another 1,000 calories to eat.
Oh, okay.
That's what I'm saying because I'm like,
Yeah,
man, I'm full
that's a
and it's
lot.
like 9 p.m. and I finished my eating. I was like, oh man, maybe I'm done for the day. I look, oh my gosh, I got another 1,000 calories.
Well, yeah, for you it's worse, but for me, I'm just kind of like, all right, one more meal, I'm good to go.
Yeah, he lives good because you like most of the time you've been eating most of your calories and you're still hungry, which is a good sign though because that means you can start eating more.
Well, the days I go to work, it's bad because like if I don't wake up in time to like eat breakfast, I'll go to work and my
Me and her heard you make breakfast this morning, so that's a
I
good
don't
thing.
remember that. Oh, were you playing music?
Did I wake you guys up?
No, we were already
we were
awake.
watching our show, and I was like, I thought it was part of the show, and then I was like trying to separate
No, you're playing
the
Greta.
two.
Okay, yeah, I felt bad because I had like Greta bumping. And
No, I heard Greta.
I think I heard you talk. I was like, oh shit. I thought I woke you guys up. I felt
No, we
bad
were
about
watching
that.
Dahmer because I don't know what time you woke up, but we woke up at 9.
We'll go like 10:30.
Yeah, you're fine.
Okay, cool.
Like I said, I got the "Are you awake?" text in the closet.
The you up, literally.
So
Yeah, if I didn't have to track that stuff, I would try to just kind of like eat what I normally eat.
Yeah.
But I had the diet of like a 4-year-old, so that was not gonna work.
well,
out for
when nothing against your diet, it was just the amount you ate that was concerning because you like it was kind of low.
Well, my joke was like if we were ever actually in a zombie apocalypse or nuclear holocaust, I'd be fine because I could survive off of like crumbs. but now, yeah, exactly. But now, if zombies were to attack, it's like, oh no, barricade the door. Wait, I got 4 more calories I gotta eat right now. So that's why it's bad. But like I said, if I didn't trust Cam and Thomas to kind of like steer me in the right direction, I wouldn't be doing this. So
Just hope you're not doing what I've been doing, or at least what I was doing. Because you remember that day I made like a meal of meals for 7, and I ate all of that in like an hour.
Meals for 7.
Do you not remember?
Dang.
I had like a shake, 2 patties, chips, another sandwich, and then like
I believe
Sounds
it.
terrible.
you were sitting here doing something. Oh, you were playing Pokemon or something.
Sounds like
and you were watching
force
me.
feeding. I would die.
Well, I had to because I was like
He does practically.
pretty much because I was like I just didn't have time to eat one day because like I would have practice in the morning and then I would come home and pass out because I'd be too tired to make food and then wake up, go straight to practice again, and then come home and then it's like 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, and I only had like 400 calories in my system, and I have to eat 3,200 calories before then. That was terrible.
I don't even know like the like gauge of like how much like a person like me is supposed to like eat. 'Cause,
I'd
like,
say,
what
like-
you're saying, it's like that sounds like a lot.
It is a lot. I'm supposed to be like for maintenance, like just keeping your body weight and just doing like normal daily stuff. It's supposed to be like for me it's like 28, 27.
Okay.
So probably for you it'd be like 22, 23 maybe.
Well, that
Definitely
on
not
under
what I
normal conditions, I think the normal human daily average is like 22.
Mm-hmm. That's
Okay.
why I said it's like 22, 23.
But like before I started
I was gonna say 18, but
before I started this regimen, I was eating like half that, which is
Yeah.
terrible for
yeah,
me.
that's why I
Yeah.
said when you said you were eating like, because we calculated one day you ate and you were like, yeah, I'm at 1,000 calories. I'm done. I'm like, that's it.
Yeah, like by dinner, I was like, all right, 1,100, let's go. And I was like, I'm at like 3,600.
Dude, I'm looking at you. I'm like, how are you not dying? And then you would be dying, like internally.
Well, that was the
sometimes.
awkward part when Cam had to ask, what am I eating right now? So I had to be honest about it. I just put like gummy bears and like some juice, and she was just like. So that yeah, so
How
she
are
was
you
like, yeah,
alive?
so we're gonna like triple what you're eating right now. And I was like, okay, cool. It's like I eat like 9 packs of gummies
your
instead of
stomach
just
is like the
one.
size of like a pea.
That's what I'm saying, like, because when I would go to work and I'm just walking around and my stomach's just looking up at me like, bruh, why'd you eat like a waffle this morning? You gotta have some more in your stomach.
Well, I think working just makes, I don't know about you, but when I'm at work, I never like eat. Like it's hard to like eat at work.
Well, I can't really because we're under very like strict kind of.
Yeah. Or I just don't get hungry at work because you're like
Oh,
busy.
no, I'm starving.
And,
No,
Oh,
I'm starving
okay.
too.
Well,
Yeah.
When I used to work at Dick's, I used to bring my own lunch and eat it, and I used to like prep it too because my lunch would be like patties and some chips and maybe a shake sometimes. So I'd be up like hour or 2 hours early before work just making food, and then I would
that's
just go.
dedication.
That was when I was like really in. I mean, I was still into it now, but
It's
like
the strong side of the couch. That's why I have this seat because I'm just by myself. That's the thing, like, because when I woke up like an hour before my alarm today,
So at 10.
when I woke
So
up before
late.
my alarm today, Camila, I was like, you know what? I should like try and actually eat something before I go to work because I don't want to hate myself when I'm walking around later. And I did, and I hated myself less when I was walking around today,
That's
as
good.
opposed to like if I actually woke up during my alarm, it literally would have been like just chuck some granola in my mouth. So
that's why when I asked you what you ate today, you were like, I was like, okay,
today,
yeah. I asked you when you came home,
oh yeah,
and you were like, okay. I didn't know you ate Chipotle. That sounded good.
I didn't know I ate Chipotle either. No, so the problem was I packed lunch, and then when I got to work, I was like, Chipotle sounds really good right now, and it's also pretty healthy for
Were
you.
you eating your
so-
lunch when you came back? Is that what you were eating?
I was eating the residual cookout from
yesterday.
last night, yeah,
Yeah.
which hit the spot. So
Well, if you want to talk about dedication, Cam texted me on Friday night because she was going out, and she's on a cut. She's trying to cut down right now. She texted me, "Should I track my calories for the alcohol I drink?" And I was like, I mean, it just really depended on how strict you want to be. And she said, I want to be pretty strict. I just said, yeah. So she kept track of all the alcohol she drank yesterday and Friday night. And I'm like, damn, I don't know how you did that. That's insane.
there's definitely those days or like some nights where you're just kind of like F it, and you're just
That's what I did yesterday.
yeah.
Yesterday and
So-
Friday. Today was a little bit better because when you went to get coffee, I ate a feast. I basically cooked a lot of food, made shake. I feel 10 times better. So
I want Chipotle now.
we can get it tomorrow because I'm craving Chipotle too,
Oh,
low
thank
key.
goodness
There's
I
some
got
there's some
myself.
restaurants that you just wish were open like cookout hours.
Yes, absolutely.
That's the only reason why Cookout's so good is because their hours are just unbeatable.
Speaking of which,
No,
it's prime time right now,
no.
baby.
I'm
Oh,
saving it for
gosh,
Chipotle tomorrow.
yeah.
I mean, how hungry? Well, you had McDonald's. Are you still
Yeah.
hungry?
No, I'm not hungry.
I also just looked.
Well, yeah, you had half the menu. We did.
She had the amazing.
Dude, I'm so scared.
Excuse me?
You about
What?
You about to be beat, bro?
I had half the menu.
Yeah, I was kidding. You had some nuggets and fries.
Okay.
Some
Sue me.
amazing basket fries.
For clarifying. You sounded so serious. That's why I had to look at you like that.
What if I ever? Why would I ever sound serious? But you like half the menu.
Bro, I thought you.
I saw the end of time in your eyes.
Bro, that's what I'm saying. As soon as she said that, I was like, "That's the
You
reason
do
why
have
I'm
a very
scared.
like I'm disappointed in you stare.
Oh,
I've gotten that a lot
Bro,
since you've been
she
here.
gave me that stare.
Disappointed you stare.
She gave me that stare. I think it was yesterday because I asked her because we came back from Cava and I was like, all right, I'm gonna make a shake too. I said, do you want to try it? And she was like, what's in it? And I completely forgot
Oh, this
she
is funny.
has a peanut allergy for some reason. And
We had talked about this or that morning.
we talked about
literally,
it that
I think,
morning
at Kava.
and
like,
I completely forgot because once again I'm still tired and waking up, and
Sure.
I was like making it. I was like, she asked me what it was. I said protein powder, creatine, oatmeal, and peanut butter. And she just didn't say anything. She just stared at me.
well, then he's like, do you want some of it? And I was like,
She didn't say a single word. She's just like, and I'm like, oh, and I got so scared.
I guess it's less disappointment and more like keep talking and see what happens.
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
literally.
No,
yeah.
but the funny part is that she gave the exact same stare that I give other people when they say, hey, what color is that?
Yeah, but that's a genuine like. I feel like you'd forget that more often than like a peanut allergy.
Well, it's just because we brought it up once, and I also haven't seen her in 2 years, so I kind of forget.
The reason I laughed, I saw a tweet the other day that Tyler liked actually. It was like if you have I think it was Tyler. It was like if you have a peanut allergy, open this thread, and it just said LMAO for like 6 lines. So that's what I thought of when you said that.
Do you just only have a peanut allergy, or is there other
that's
things?
just that.
Or people are
If
like,
I had other things, I think I would just.
wait.
God.
So when I made the joke earlier about like sitting at a peanut
That's what
table,
I said.
Yes.
I said
I completely
Yes.
didn't
that's
know
why
that
I
was a
said
thing.
Camila got to go sit over there because she has a peanut
Yeah.
allergy. Yeah,
Dude, I literally like put her fries
he
on the
put
table,
Yeah.
yeah, that's why I said.
completely not knowing.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
I know. I had to be that kid. at
You
lunch.
peanut eaters think you're better than everybody else, don't you?
How do you feel if I wave some peanut butter right now?
Oh gosh, it kind of.
She's like really allergic though too.
I have to like tell myself that I don't like it, or like not don't like it, but that it smells bad, or so that I don't like.
What happens if you eat it?
Like
She-
go into anaphylactic shock.
And she has to go to the hospital.
That's the word. I was talking about that at work today.
You're like, it's like when your throat closes. I don't know what the name for it is.
No, I called it
Mm.
I'm so curious to hear what you're gonna say.
what?
I'm so curious of what you were trying to explain at work.
Do you know what I'm gonna say?
No, I just want to hear what you're.
Oh, well, I don't remember how we got on that subject, but I think at work like yesterday, and then it got brought back up today, but I couldn't remember what the word was. But I called it intergalactic shock.
Bro, what?
And I said that again at work today, and they were like, "What is intergalactic shock?" Or no, they gave me the Camila
That
look
is
of
so
disappointment
funny.
and just like walked away. And I was like, "No, that was funny yesterday. You had to be there for it." But yeah, I thought it was pretty funny. but-
Intergalactic shock. Man, you've been watching a lot of Marvel.
Well,
huh?
now you know it's anaphylactic shock.
No, I knew that.
Wait, so you knew it wasn't intergalactic?
No, I know it's not intergalactic, but I said intergalactic on purpose because I know that that's not.
Mm-hmm.
Haha.
Oh, I thought that like
Comedy,
that's
am
what
I
you-
right, guys?
Oh, I thought that that's what you actually thought it was. That would have been funny.
She would
No.
know though too, because she's also the nurse major. She's like,
Yeah, because she goes into intergalactic shock when she eats peanuts.
that's also true. She almost
True.
died. Like, wasn't it last semester?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Huh?
Because she
Yeah.
went into anaphylactic shock.
Wait, no, not that. No, not like that.
What do you mean, not like that?
Like, okay, there's like different like levels. Like, I didn't actually
Oh,
like I just like was like getting there, but we got to the hospital, so we were good.
Gotcha. Her throat was closing up, and she went to the hospital.
Mm-hmm.
But she like took her EpiPen.
That's pretty
I
cool.
really don't take my allergy as serious as I actually.
Did you bring an EpiPen here?
No.
I'm so glad.
So
I
you,
didn't
you
give
drank that shake. So I was putting flowers on your body. Ah.
I'm like, fuck. She was here for a day and she died. What the hell? I'm such a terrible host. I'm a terrible friend.
Yeah, because think about that. If you didn't ask, like, what are you putting in that right now?
And imagine she said sure, and then I just give it to her, and I completely forgot.
Oh gosh, that would have.
I'm glad you stopped me. I'm not
Fun
gonna
while
lie.
it lasted. Like, just
The thing is, I probably would have smelled it first, and then I.
Well, it blends really well because it has like peanut butter, chocolate.
it's the secret peanuts.
I know. He's like, I'm gonna make that tomorrow.
No, I'm
That
not.
would
Gonna, I'm
totally
not gonna
happen.
give you that.
You'd forget and just put it in there. He was like, "Oh, this is kind of good." Starts.
Well,
dying.
like now I'm like scared sometimes because like early today I made her eggs, so like I kept asking her if she wanted things on it. She's like, I was like, do you want pepper? She said no. Do you want red pepper? No. She was like, okay. Do you want anything else? I completely forgot about cheese. I didn't ask her about cheese, but then
I was okay with no cheese.
Rude.
yeah. But then she was like, no, it's okay. And I was like, okay. I was really nervous sometimes. I'm not gonna lie.
Well, I feel like peanuts are one of those things that you're like, you like know if it's in stuff or not.
Yeah, definitely.
Because there's other ones that
I
are just
get
like,
this like sense, like with the crumble cookie last night. I didn't know what that last cookie was. I was like, it's peanut, huh? And she's like, yeah, it's peanut butter cookie.
well, for me, there's some.
Oh, I didn't even connect the dots about
Yeah.
that last night.
Well, for me, there's some where it's just like, are there eggs and salt or something? Like you just don't
No,
know.
what?
You're just like, huh? Did they make it with this? But peanuts are like, well, you can smell it.
Mm-hmm.
Your arm hair sticks up. There's peanuts in this.
She got the tingles, but just for like peanut butter or peanuts, like the spider
Yeah.
tingles.
Do you get sick if you like smell it?
No, I just have to like actually ingest it.
Okay, because my sister is celiac, so I think, Liv, if you're watching this, feel free to correct.
Celiac?
Like you can't eat gluten.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You said celiac.
Isn't it not celiac?
I thought it was celiac. Celiac.
It's very silly of you to say.
Celiac disease? I don't actually know. Wait, so when she smells gluten?
I think like gluten in its purest form.
Because you started saying something about smell, and then you were like,
I think if she
has to
like,
eat it.
Like I said, I could be wrong about that, but I think if she smells it, she might get like a headache or something. If it's very like
Well, okay.
No.
You have to. So when you say ingest, like, do you mean like in your mouth?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because like because some people like if you have it in your mouth but don't swallow it, just like spit it out. Because some people have that.
Oh, yeah.
Because my friend Reagan.
I don't know.
well, but at that point, your taste buds, you're already kind of like tasting.
Well,
it,
and
though.
you're absorbing it through your mucous membranes.
That's why I wasn't sure because my friend Reagan, she has a peanut allergy as well.
Grow up, guys. Peanut allergy, really?
Well,
That was
someone
so
gave her-
2009.
So, yeah.
Well, the thing is, someone gave her peanut butter on the bus last year, but
On purpose?
no, they didn't know. They
Oh.
didn't know she had
All
a
these
peanut
How
allergy.
did
cheerleaders
she
trying to
not
kill
know?
people. With
No,
this
they didn't know she had a peanut allergy because it was like a brownie. It was like a
Oh.
peanut butter brownie.
Those are
Because
scary.
someone offered it to her and she was like, sure, and she bit into it, but she asked like before she swallowed, she asked, "What is this?" And she said, "It's a peanut
Did
butter
she not
brownie."
taste it?
I guess. Well, I think that's why she stopped because I think she did taste it.
Okay.
So then she spit it out and then she like brushed her teeth and then she was like, because she didn't have her
Yeah.
EpiPen with her.
Oh, and
Well,
she
at
was
least.
okay.
Well, she didn't have it on
Maybe
like
if you
the level.
spit it out fast enough.
Yeah, that's what
you're
she did because she was like
probably
freaking
okay.
out and like brushing her teeth, and I was like, "Are you okay?" She was like, "Yeah, I'm fine. I think I'm good." So I didn't know if that was the same for you or not.
I don't know.
You
Don't wanna
you
find
test
out.
it?
Nope.
Oh. You ready?
Only
I've
one
heard-
way to
I've
find
heard of
out.
way too many things. Do you want to try this? No.
Oh, you ready?
Absolutely not.
Just start waving a peanut in front of her face.
Absolutely not.
Honestly, grow up though, because who still has peanut allergies?
Okay.
I don't see
try
grow
this.
up. Who
Kinda
has asthma
lame, dude.
anymore?
Bro, do you remember like back in middle school, we had people that had like egg allergies or whatever.
What?
And then like 2 years later, bro was eating like scrambled eggs, and I'm like,
Egg
"You
allergies?
good? Huh?
Egg allergies?
Yeah.
That's a thing? I didn't
You
know.
can be allergic to like everything.
Yeah, but I didn't know. What is it called if you have an egg allergy? Because I know, isn't there.
It's the same as like peanut allergy, like
It's
Like-
called the same thing.
yeah.
Oh.
And
Yikes.
allergic to eggs.
Well, I just didn't know there was.
Thomas has an understanding things allergy because he doesn't do that very well. I'm sorry. I apologize.
That
I
was a
mean,
stray,
disrespect
bro.
you like that.
That
It
was a stray. Come
It
on,
was.
bro.
But yeah, he was eating like scrambled eggs, and I'm like, huh? I was like, 2 years
was
ago,
it?
you would have like Quinn Conrad.
Really? I
Yeah,
didn't know that. I
He was
didn't
like
get it.
eating eggs, and I was like, yo, and he was like, oh, I outgrew that, and I was like, I don't think that's how genetics
Oh,
work.
actually, yeah. So sometimes you can, if you like develop an allergy early in your life, you can grow out of it.
So
it's
why are
true.
you still here with your peanut allergy?
Because it just depends on like how like your body like develops certain like things against it.
Is that the same with like outgrowing asthma?
Oh, I don't know about that. I just know the stuff about the allergy.
Because I used to have asthma, but I think I outgrew it. I don't know how that works.
Maybe with your lungs expanding. I don't know. I just know with allergies, some of them you can, like depending on the severity of it.
Severity.
Severity of it.
Severity.
Okay.
Severity.
Severity.
Nope.
Okay.
Severity.
Okay, I said it right the first time. The severity of it, like, it can go away. Like, with people that have, like, it's, like, on a scale of 1 to 5, I think. 5 being anaphylactic shock.
So you're 5?
Yeah. Like, you can outgrow or
Why
grow
did that
out
make
of
me
it.
laugh? I don't know what. I'm sorry.
Wow. You're
She's a 10,
insensitive.
but yeah,
True. She's a what?
a 10. And I'm a 2. I just gave her that complex really, really hardcore.
The God complex.
No.
Hair flip. She just...
That was on script, by the way.
yeah.
You're a 10. I know.
So, yeah, you can't outgrow allergies. Now you know.
Thanks. I appreciate
Well,
that.
you're educating me with Marvel. I'm educating
You guys give me on eggs?
I'm educating you on allergies.
So here's how
being
eggs
outgrown.
work. I just thought that was funny. Because, yeah, he was just, like, even as a kid, I was like, shouldn't you be dead
Like,
right
I
now?
outgrew that.
Yeah. And I was like, huh?
He's like, I decided to not be allergic
But I
anymore.
guess even as an
He
adult.
just
I
woke
didn't
up one
know.
day and said, I got the dog in me.
You know what? What am I doing? I'm going to eat these eggs and not feel anything.
I'm going to show y'all.
He did, in fact, show us. Do we want to wrap?
How long has it been?
We're at 2:18 right now. It's our longest episode.
I thought the last episode
But like
was the longest
I was
episode.
thinking earlier, I was like, damn, we've been going a while. Maybe we should end it soon. But we just kept on talking.
I thought
so.
the last episode was the longest episode. See, and you were like, how do you guys just like randomly talk for like a long time?
I was nervous at first, but
I told
Well, I
you
swear
you
at
were
one point you were
nervous.
kind of like,
Who?
you just got that like second, Camila. She kind
She
of got
got
like
that-
that second wind a little.
Yeah, I was
bit.
about to say I got the second win. You were really tired probably in the beginning.
yeah. But this excited me. This also gave me somewhat of a complex.
Well, I guess you guys didn't.
No, I feel honored to be like on here, and I think it's really cool. Like that, like you had this like idea, and like
Don't
you
look at me
wanted
while
to
you're
put
saying
it,
this. This is gonna make me
that,
give
like,
me
you
butterflies in my tummy.
That you wanted to put it into work, and it's on Spotify. Like that's really cool. Like I
Okay,
think that's really cool.
I do that. I put it on Spotify.
Okay, well, it was a team effort. I'm gonna congratulate both of y'all. Like,
Thomas just signs his name on the bottom of the paper.
Okay, no.
But I type it out, I print
okay,
it.
do you actually know how much effort I put to get it easily uploaded on RSS?
Well, I do that now.
Yeah, but you know how you have to pay for a subscription to get like uploaded.
You pay for that? So he's the he
manager.
funds it,
Oh,
and then I yeah.
okay. So yeah, I just wanted to say that it's a cool idea, and it's cool that y'all are putting it out there.
My cheeks are all rosy. and shit. Damn. We need more guests like this.
Thanks, Mila.
Of course.
Well, it's funny though too because you only listen to one episode.
Will,
Like, man,
will
this is
make
sick.
will this make you more inclined to listen more?
Yes. Well, I have a goal to actually
We've
listen to
heard
all-
that one before.
Yeah, we definitely because
What?
Maria said the same thing.
that they're gonna listen to all of them.
Or listen to more of them
Yeah.
at least.
I believe you, but like
Yeah, I
there's
believe
also
you.
just times where like I myself don't listen to podcasts.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Oh,
like,
I
don't
do,
either.
but I
had
listen-
to listen to the first one, obviously, to support Thomas, and now to support you. So now I'm gonna have to like listen.
Hooray.
Your cheeks are red. That's so cute.
Girl, I told you.
I can't tell.
Make me feel nice. Well, no, because we do this, and I just kind of look at it as something that I like to do for fun. That I was just like, hey, Thomas, like, do it with me. But I didn't actually think that people, like, weekly would, like, message me and be like, yo, that's weird that you would, like, talk about that or something like that. So, because the Cam episode, like, that's hilarious because I finally made an Instagram for the podcast because I kept just posting on my main one. When I put like the announcement that Cam was on it, bro, we got like 25 followers or something.
We
Like
got
half
hella
your team
people following.
followed, and like random people. So, marketing genius just to have Cameron Hyatt.
Next
on
thing we
the-
know, we're gonna get some apparel.
dude, I was thinking about that.
Actually?
just making like 5 pairs of like a T-shirt or something like that.
That'd be
just
fun.
like only select people have.
I mean, it's really easy, especially because Maria did it with like ink lab.
Custom
Or,
ink.
what is it
or
called?
Custom.
Yeah, custom ink to make T-shirts. So it's not hard.
Let's see if I do. I don't know what it would be on it though.
The name.
Our faces, the head. we can do the picture of me and you on it.
Well, that's like a season 2 specialty.
I
But
like
also, I
that.
don't know how
It
I'd
could be
feel about
season
my
2.
face wearing like on campus.
You, I don't think you would be wearing it.
campus.
Like my shirt.
Did you want to wear it to campus like that?
I mean, I'm gonna wear it. If I buy the shirt.
Well, we can figure out a whole design thing later.
Well, I was thinking of doing just like the black, like the white letter perspective, like on a black T-shirt or whatever with the reflection. But I was like, that's
you
kind of
don't want,
boring.
like vice versa too, where it's like a white T-shirt with a black. That's a perspective.
I don't trust myself with white T-shirts.
I mean, to give
messy.
options, you know, there's different options out there. We can dive into that later.
True.
Because
Or
I
you
can.
put it on the back of the shirt.
What?
The name.
What goes on the front?
You need to figure out a logo.
We have a logo.
Oh, what is it?
The name.
The
That's
name.
the problem.
Yeah, that's not a logo though.
You're not a logo though.
Oh my god.
Bro, I don't know.
No, I mean like a logo, like as in like
a heart that
picture.
says
like a
perspective?
symbol.
Like
Yeah.
a perspective podcast
like
and a
not
heart.
the name. Like okay, Target's the name, but they also have a logo. You
But
know
like
what I'm
those are
saying?
like stores.
Ugh, I
No,
know.
I get what she's saying.
You
I've
know?
thought about that, but I have no idea like what it would be.
It could be a magnifying
globe.
glass.
Oh, yep.
Or it could be a kaleidoscope because you see the more you turn the kaleidoscope you get different perspectives of it.
I didn't like that ambush.
I kind of like that.
The more you see the kaleidoscope.
I hate you.
I do like that though.
So you see the kaleidoscope? Like,
What he was doing or the idea?
Both. Just kidding. Just the idea. Oh. Yeah.
Oh wait, what do you mean like kaleidoscope? No, I know what I know what a kaleidoscope is.
what do you mean?
But like,
by-
what did you mean in terms of like for our like the branding of it? What would we do with it?
Ooh, on the back of the T-shirt, and then on the pocket, the name.
We can pockets. We don't got pocket kind of money.
we don't got pocket
We just
money.
got straight T-shirt.
We don't got pocket money like
then
that.
where the pocket would go, the Perspective Podcast.
But wait, how does that kaleidoscope implement here?
Oh, I just like it on the back of the shirt.
Just a
She had
kaleidoscope.
her own idea. We're just
A
kind of like,
kaleidoscope on the back of the shirt. That's it.
Yeah. Like,
but like,
and then like maybe you could like do like stuff or like the meaning around
Okay, but
it.
the problem that I
or
have.
the meaning like under it on the back.
Oh, I can see that. The problem I have with the kaleidoscope is that it's kind of hard to find just like a picture of a kaleidoscope that doesn't look like a telescope, too.
There's ones on the Apple Watch. Have you seen those? You can set it as like the watch face.
Yeah, but like that's
Oh,
the view
yeah.
of the inside of the kaleidoscope, isn't
Yeah.
it? Yeah. Like how do you?
you talking about like the tube itself?
I didn't know how that would work.
Right.
Okay.
Okay, we were all thinking different.
Bruh,
things.
think about that. Like if you made like this, like the opening of the tube, and then the inside of the shirt was like the kaleidoscope.
And then-
Stupid.
and then
Okay,
the-
so you're saying that
No,
you don't
and then the
have
shirt is, like,
pocket kind of
reversible.
money, but then you have
No,
that
and then the
kind of
shirt
money?
is reversible.
inside shirt kind of
No, then the shirt is reversible. Then you can you're wearing the inside of kaleidoscope out. That would be baller. You know what I'm talking about? Like the top would be like the tube.
I get what you mean though, right? That would be way more
That would be
expensive than a
really
freaking
cool.
pocket on the outside.
That would be cool, but then that would
Maybe we'll make
definitely
like limited edition.
one shirt because that's all that we can afford. with
Yeah,
that kind of
like
shirt.
$700. You get to wear it one day of the week. I get to wear it another. That'd be funny. Yeah, we do need to think of some sort of like brand for.
Well, first, in order to do this, we also got to make revenue from this because
I mean, not necessarily. This is still just like a hobby, so
that's fair.
that we obviously spend a lot of-
Imagine like we both just don't do anything with our degrees once we graduate, and this is it. This is what we do.
Dude, that's the life for me, honestly.
Honestly,
if
I
we, If we
agree.
just got paid for this, I would.
She would come over more often, probably,
Me?
Mhm.
If what?
if we just did this as a job.
Oh yeah, it'd be fun to listen in on your guests.
Is that what you would suck you in? Was doing the podcast,
Suck me into what?
like coming here?
Oh, no, I didn't even know.
Y'all
that.
doing a podcast? Be there in 30.
No, oh, you're talking about like her coming on this weekend, or just in general?
Well, just in general.
Oh, I
like
thought
going.
you meant like specifically this weekend.
No. Well, you didn't know we were doing it.
Yeah, that's what I was
Yeah.
trying to say. Yeah.
Honestly, I had.
I feel like
Wait,
she-
let me know this. Was it Thomas's idea or your idea?
that was my idea.
It was your idea originally, and then I was kind of like, nah. And then this morning I had to change a heart, and I was like, I guess we could
Why
do
did
it.
you say no? No.
I just didn't know.
Cole likes
how-
me better than Thomas. Oh my gosh. That's what I gathered from that.
That's a good conclusion to draw from that.
This is where I said I'm scared of women.
Cole, that literally touches
See,
my
you gave me
heart.
butterflies. I just transferred it.
That touches my heart that you wanted me to be on this.
Looks like I'm sleeping on the couch tonight.
Well, yeah.
Hell yeah.
I'll tuck you in. Well, no, that was the thing. So, like, Cam, for instance. So, like, the last guest that we had, I've been talking to her. Like, we text back and forth, but I hadn't actually, like, officially met her in person. And then, obviously, I met you in person the first time, like, 2 days ago. So, I was like, to me, that's more cool of basically having, like, a stranger on here and just being like, who are you? Talk about yourself. Because, like, people that we've had, like Maria, for instance.
Mm-hmm.
Maria was the longest person that we've known for, like, 3 or 4 years.
No,
So-
Brandon was for me.
Well, for both of us, it was Maria.
Oh yeah.
So that, I don't want to say it was, like, easier to talk to, because, like, you're easy to talk to.
That I completely agree.
Yeah. So, but I guess it was more just kind of like we could be more like certain jokes and stuff like that. I guess I don't know, but
Okay, but I just want to clarify. I didn't say no last night just cause I was just tired and didn't know what I want to do. Okay, that's why.
Okay.
And then that's why I texted him this morning. Let's just do the podcast. I think that would be a great idea.
I mean we're doing it anyway. So there was no shot we weren't going to do the podcast. Just come
So
out
I can
from
just
the
sleep in
We
my
could
own
have
bed.
just done it just me and you without Thomas.
Oh, I've
Why am I
done that
catching
like
so
twice.
many strays tonight, bro? Come on.
I've done that like twice. Well, initially I was gonna say you guys could do it, like just the two of you, because I have one episode with a guest where it was just her and I, and then another one where it was just me. So I was like, Thomas, this could be
Well,
one.
but you also have to keep in mind those episodes I just wasn't here. That's why.
Yeah.
I wasn't gonna do one without you.
Well, I mean, you could.
Yeah, but you were here, so I.
There's
wanted to-
times where
Yeah.
there's times where like obviously we've gotten to know each other a little bit the past few days, but like if we just didn't for whatever reason, I was just like, fuck that. I don't care if I get to know you. Then I was like, you guys could just do one and then like post
I mean,
about
that's
that.
fair.
Because you said like the ones, or no, I've done 3 because the one with my sisters. But like the ones that you're not a part of, you say you actually enjoy like listening to more because it's content you just like
Yeah, that's
don't
what I'm
know
saying. So
about
like
at all.
episodes that I'm not a part of, I just enjoy listening to because I wasn't there. I get to actually listen to it.
Yeah.
So because
So-
like I finished the one with your sister, it was really funny. I enjoyed it. So
At some point, either like on purpose or if I'm out of town or something, I'd kind of do want you to do one that's like you and
That
somebody
way,
else
like,
in.
you can listen to one that like, you
Yeah,
haven't
I feel
been
like that'd
in.
be cool.
you
Yeah.
we can probably do one in like next 2 weeks because there's some people coming to visit because Afton's coming to visit in 2 weeks.
Damn, you got people lined up.
Well, she's coming for my birthday, and she just texted me, "I'm coming for your birthday," and I was like, "Okay."
Oh, well, there's gonna be a couple people here though, isn't there? Maybe.
Not that I know of.
Oh, I don't know.
Couple people. I just know Afton's coming. I don't know.
Well, if we were to celebrate, if other people were, depending on when you would want to do it,
I don't know what I'm celebrating. Besides the fact that
your existence.
yes, it's my birthday, but I'm not a
True.
big celebrator. You know that.
Yeah.
Like I'm not like let's go party hard this weekend. I'm more like let's go get dinner. That's it.
Just out
Let's
back.
go
We're just
to
doing a
Coyote
podcast.
Joe's again.
Oh no! If I go to Coyote Joe's,
Dude, I'd
on my
be down,
birthday-
honestly. I had a
kinda
really
would
good
too.
time
I had a
last
good time
night.
too.
I wish you came back 2 weeks later.
I know.
You can come for the weekend again if you want.
Like what weekend?
Like the weekend of my birthday.
Oh yeah.
Free that schedule. Do all your work before, so you're not iPadding
Yes.
in his room.
I'm not being an iPad kid in his room.
You got games.
She's really not that iPad kid because she's using like a laptop.
You actually have an iPad? Like you brought an iPad?
Yeah. She uses it like a laptop though, because she has like a keyboard and
Oh,
everything.
gotcha.
I do have games on my iPad though.
What you got?
Stitch.
Stitch.
Yeah. Okay, it's probably a game that you haven't ever heard of.
What's Stitch?
Now I'm curious.
Yeah.
It's like a
Go show it. Can you show us?
weaving game.
Weaving?
What?
Oh no.
Ugh.
That sounded a lot less cool than I feel like it was supposed to.
I thought she was gonna say cut the rope or like
Clash of Clans. That's
bum
just you
bada
and,
bum bum bum.
Yo.
Oh, yo.
Good thing you're away from the mic, bro.
What do you have? What do you have to talk about? Cock?
I love Clash. of
Yeah.
Clans.
You got the new update?
You got the update?
Sure did.
You
What?
play?
Yeah.
Let me see that cock right now. Hold on. I did not know you played. What? Maybe you can just be friends with me.
No.
What?
My Apple Arcade ran out, so I don't have Stitch anymore.
What's Stitch?
But the game I was just talking about.
Yeah, I know,
Look
but
at how cute.
What is it, Cassie?
It's like a Sudoku game, but like with like making things. So like
okay.
you have like a box of this, and then like it says like 3, and then you have to like. Okay, never mind. Okay.
What's your base look like? Show me
Yeah,
your base.
what's
If
your...
it's better than mine,
It's got a whole barricade around
we're
it.
chopping
You
it
know how
over.
is.
Oh, barricade.
Oh,
A
no.
moat.
Are you not,
Did you just
not
turn
gonna
it off?
You're not going to show us your cock?
Oh, I was just kidding.
You got me excited and
You're not gonna show us
everything.
your-
Look, come
Bro,
on.
you had me so
Oh my
convinced.
gosh.
You got that new update.
Maybe you are a good actor because literally there was a new update literally that just happened.
Oh, I know.
How do you know?
Because I know things. Okay, so basically the only reason that like I know like about it is because of friends. And so we went to this party and like we each like were given a thing that like we had to bring up in conversation.
What?
So mine was cock. And I had to
Clash of Clans for
Yes.
anybody that
Yes.
Clash of
They
Clans.
just completely missed
So I
that.
had to bring it up in conversation. Somebody else was Jimmy Fallon. Somebody else's was something else.
What party was this? What kind of party was this?
Oh no, it was just like we were going somewhere and all 5 of us were like, okay, we have to do this. Like, and nobody else knew about it. So whenever like there was like dead silence, I was like, so like, can you show me your cock? Like to a guy, obviously that does have the game.
Clash of
obviously.
Clans again for anybody.
Yes.
Bruh. Because you just shouted, show me your cock a minute ago, and that was completely out of context. So
Oh yeah.
that broke my heart, though, that you're like, no, I'm just playing with you guys. I
Yeah,
thought you-
I'm not gonna lie. I was
have
kind of sad.
played like a couple times, and
Can
the
you
raids
please
are
play,
not,
though?
The raids are not ever very
Well,
good.
I was about to go stupid because you were talking about Invincible, and I was like, and she got Clash of Clans.
Next thing you know,
And
she's
she talking good about the podcast.
next thing you know, she's on like the highest arena for Clash Royale.
Oh, I'll actually get it.
She's
we
like,
can,
one
we
eye
can all
new
be
pl-
friends on it.
What?
Clash of
Clash
Clans.
Clans.
Yes.
That's what I was about to say. I was like,
Yeah.
yo, add me. You're like, I don't have that. Stupid.
After this, we're gonna go in the room and we'll set it up.
Okay, that's what we'll do.
What, Clash of Clans?
Yeah.
Get the new base
Yeah.
The-
Gotta get it started.
I'm about to donate some like
From the ground
hella
up.
good troops for her.
Well, she can't get that until... See, you did it again. We're back down the rabbit hole of like... well, she can't get that until level 4, technically speaking.
Well, she also has to be.
Yeah, but Clash of Clans is something that like literally every guy plays. So like, hold on, gotta do my raid.
I don't think so.
I
no,
think so.
I
It
know
is
every
very-
guy
it is
that
very,
pretty much
very,
every
very
guy
common.
has a cock.
Literally, they each have one.
We gotta stop her.
Mine's a
from
sturdy
this.
one. Mine's Town Hall
Stop.
12.
This stays Clash of Clans. Don't stop with the
What do
abbreviation.
you mean?
You can't
Oh,
say
I
you have
like
a sturdy...
The abbreviation.
Hey,
Huh?
I like
wait
the
till she
abbreviation.
hears like the abbreviations for like Call of Duty, like zombies.
Ooh, yeah. Don't, you literally can't say that.
Oh, I know I
on here.
can't say that.
Yeah. That's how you get a video taken down.
Oh yeah, very much so.
It's inappropriate.
It's very
No.
inappropriate, but it's a common phrase that's used in that game. a lot.
Oh, okay.
I don't even know where that came from. I think I asked you, and I was like, okay.
I don't even know where it came from, honestly.
But we use it anyway. And I just accepted
I think there's a
So-
better term for it. Like there's a better term for it than what like.
You talking about the training, that thing?
Mhm.
Yeah. Nope.
Yeah, that's yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
We
what
went
y'all are
that
talking
we
about,
went
so-
down this rabbit hole again, Camila. Come on.
Son
Okay,
of a gun.
but Clash Clans. It would be really cool if I did actually have it. I should have just kept.
Tell her. Okay,
Yeah.
since we've
You
been
just
telling
get
you
a text
about.
message. So should I put this here?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Well, since you've been hearing about a lot of guy stuff and I guess nerdy stuff to us, tell us something that we should know about women because we're. I don't know.
Again with the woman stuff, like you were saying.
Where something's going on,
I'm
bro. We
scared.
know what next week's episode is.
Fear.
We're gonna have every woman we featured, like so far, just have an intervention. Like, what do you dislike about Thomas, or what should he improve upon?
I would
Oh, God.
actually like.
He would.
You
I
just
would-
come home, they're all just sitting on the couch.
I'd be so scared. Genuinely, I'd be like, "Oh no, what did I
Hey
do?"
guys, what's going on?
What makes it worse is if my mom's sitting there too. I'll be like, "Oh no, what the hell is going on?"
Do you want her to genuinely answer that question?
Oh no,
I almost don't want.
Oh.
Yeah,
It's
I was
up
about
to
to
you.
say. Yeah, no.
No, I was
Wait,
just
so
joking.
advice? For
He just
what?
says there's
No,
something we
just
should
anything
know
we should
about.
know
Oh,
about
something
women.
that you should know about women.
Yeah,
oh,
I don't know.
gosh.
Because you learned a lot
Something you
about men
should
tonight, I
know.
guess.
Oh gosh.
You don't. You totally don't have to answer.
Yeah,
this.
you also don't have to answer. It was just a what's the word?
Anecdote.
Rhetorical anecdote question. I'm about to get a mouthful when I get back in there. No.
Not me. I'm not. You gotta buy that shit up.
Only thing I gotta say is respect women. That's all. Something you should know.
I'll drink to that.
No, well, I mean, I already finished my drink. Did you not drink one?
No.
Oh.
I'm gonna show you the root beer after.
Oh, okay. The hard root beer.
It's really
Fire.
good.
I saw the bottom of that way too many times New Year's. So. That was my famous thing. I was like, man, the root beers.
See,
I was
you
going.
had a lot of fun at New Year's. I
did.
was just chilling.
That's why
I really wish you were.
I
here.
ultimately
It was
just
here?
Mhm.
Okay.
that's why I ultimately decided to go last night. Not just because like
Because you had fun on New Year's?
well, not just because like Meg said that she would go, which I was kind of like looking forward to seeing like how she is in that, because that was the first time we'd seen her drunk before.
Yeah.
And that was really funny.
Oh,
Yeah, that was
okay.
the first time ever we've seen her
She
like
was
that.
funny. No, 50-50. Or she's like, yes, 50-50.
She was 20-50 split drunk actually. But no, I'm trying to get more
She's
into like
funny.
kind of making myself uncomfortable, just kind of like see how I react.
Now
to it.
that is a good topic.
Sounds like a planner, like you kind of. No, did I just do something that didn't make
What?
any sense?
No, I like that. No, I was going to say I like
Yeah.
that.
Because yeah, that's
Putting yourself in uncomfortable positions is key
That's
to
because
growth.
that's totally like, if you were not here and Tom's like, I'm gonna Coyote Joe's with some of my teammates, come with me. I'd be like,
That's inspirational.
hell no.
I love
Really?
that.
So
You wouldn't
Probably
have
not.
gone if she wasn't here.
Oh,
I mean,
I love that.
it definitely helped that like somebody I'd never met before was like, oh come on, please come. Like we'd have so much fun. And I was like, okay, fine. But that's why I went, because it was something that I'm not accustomed to doing. So
Mhm.
I just kind of wanted to put myself out there, and I ended up
I mean,
having a lot
you
of fun.
yeah.
So.
seem like you have a lot of fun.
Go
so.
figure. Yeah.
But yeah, I wish you were here for New Year's. That would have been definitely.
If
fun.
I didn't work the next day, I would have had way more fun.
Oh Lord.
But respectfully, I would have had way more fun.
I just need one night because I do this a lot. It's a bad habit that I just kind of like dad. I say this, but I like dad everyone. So like I didn't really get drunk.
that was kind of me last night. I barely had like.
Well, but you
anything.
like you said you had work, but like I don't have work and stuff like that, and I just do that in general. I don't know. It's just like a habit I do.
You're a
Because
good
even
guy.
at New
Getting
Year's,
an Uber there would have been expensive though.
yeah,
Even,
that's
like-
why. That's why I didn't Uber. But like
Yeah.
even for New Year's, I didn't drink that much either, as much as I
Well,
said
it's
I
also
did.
your actually.
That's what I'm saying. At
No,
my
I guess
place,
it makes more sense for you to get the most fucked up because
that's what I'm saying. But
like,
I
it's
wasn't.
your place, you know.
I
like-
wasn't though. I was pretty sober actually at the end of the night because
Oh.
I guess I slowed down at some point.
See, and then there was me New Year's where I was like, I have to open tomorrow, and I still just drank how much ever I drank.
Hey,
and then I
it was
woke,
New Year's.
and I woke up the next morning. I was like, yeah, that's not happening.
That's what I'm saying. So like I wish I can just let go of that and just go crazy, but I don't know. I guess I have
One of these days, then I'd have to dad. And be
No,
like,
that's
hey,
not
drink
necessarily
water.
anyone has a dad or like
We
mom.
just have to be-
Y'all had to carry the purses, so technically you did.
That's
Well,
what
Well,
I
I
was
guess
saying.
you
I
could have
was,
Last night's
done
a
that.
little
You
bit-
could have done that drunk too.
Last night's a little bit different, like because we were at like a club. Like I won't. You would never find myself like drunk at a club ever because
That
I
sounds
just feel
fun.
what? Would you
that
say?
sounds fun.
Oh, that sounds fun, but I feel too conscious enough to like. All right, I have to worry about like 9 people, and if I'm too drunk, then I can't do that.
Yeah.
it probably sounds fun because you drink jet fuel or whatever the heck that you drink. What do you have? Some water because it was just some freaking gasoline. Man, I'm
It
leaving.
does
right
look
now.
like that though.
It is. I don't know if you feel this way though, which is maybe kind of like why you don't mind doing that. Is something just like feels nice about being that person that just like makes sure like everybody's okay. I don't know if that's like a male thing. We're not
Yeah,
going down the whole
I
again
mean,
about
I
like male
just-
versus female.
This is gonna go deep, but like I guess I just never. Okay, maybe
You never had that or something?
I never really had that. So like I guess knowing that I can be that for people is comforting. I guess to know that people do rely on me for that sometimes.
Yeah.
So,
That's a good trait to have.
Mm-hmm. Definitely.
but that's when I feel like I can't not do that.
Well, but it's also you're more versed in it because like I know for the most part like if somebody's trying to like set themselves on fire, hey, you probably shouldn't do that. But like for you, if like knowing when to drink water, or
Yeah.
like put your head under 7 pillows or above 7 pillows or something like that, because you'll sleep better or something like weird stuff like that. You know what I'm talking about? But I know the generals of it, but you're more like versed in it, I guess.
I
'cause
guess.
you have more
I mean,
practice.
yeah,
with it.
I've been around it a lot longer. But I feel the reason why also I feel like if I'm black out or something like that, I feel like no one would be able to take because I'm a bad blackout or like bad drunk sometimes.
I've never seen that.
That's what I'm saying.
I know,
That's
neither
good.
have I told him I was like, I'm kind of like want to see that.
Has he seen you like destroyed before?
I think this was the first time like us drinking together.
Yeah, this is the first time we've drank together, but I've seen you like whenever you and Afton hung out back in the Hilton Head.
He's seen footage, not in person before.
Yeah. So and I heard stories when you and Afton hung out a lot. So I'd say like I've seen it, but like not really. So
That's what I was saying. You kind of like snuck yourself drinks last night or whatever. But, like whenever you got them for or whatever. Because when we get in the car and you're like slurring your words and everything, I was like, when did this happen? So we were playing pool and everything. You were totally fine. And then we got to the car. You're like, man, we going to get food now or what? I'm like, what?
yeah, but I can definitely tell that I was like she wasn't really fucked up compared to. Well, also
No,
I don't know
you
when
were-
was the last time you drank as much that much, but
Not that long ago.
Yeah, to be honest, you should have gone crazy last night.
yeah, you definitely could have.
Me?
Yeah.
I mean,
Well,
granted,
okay,
she also has
no,
a
but it was-
restriction because I had to buy.
Yeah, it was also kind of scary because like I couldn't just like
drink willy nilly.
you know like just like
I
be able
guess
to
that's
carry all the
true,
time.
yeah.
Yeah. Or even go to the bar and order like when I wanted to.
Yeah, I
you
guess
know?
that's true.
So
Should have, didn't.
you probably could have got drinks bought for you too. Honestly,
Oh, that's scary.
that's fair.
But because there was like this like on the far side of the bar like where the other two pool tables were, there was like just like a stack of people like just like standing there. I don't know what they were doing.
Dude, every time I
but-
tried to freaking shoot in pool, I just gutted somebody because
Yep.
of the please move. We're also not promoting underage drinking, by the way, but it's a very, very safe environment for you to do so.
Same environment.
But yeah,
Um,
I mean, I feel like I wish I could not black out, but like drink heavy again, at least at some point.
Just go back to my old ways.
Honestly, the reason why I think I don't drink as much anymore, because yeah, I used to be like a heavy drinker when I was younger.
I feel like that's kind of like parents and stuff like that when they speak on that. It's just they just did that so much when they were younger.
I didn't do
that
it
they
as
just-
much. I just went through like a bad phase with it for
Yeah.
a while. And
But it also depends though, because like my mom likes to drink like beer, but that's not like she just gets like toasted every time she drinks. I've only seen my mom drunk like twice,
Yeah, that's how I am.
and
with
that's
my
when I
parents.
turned 21. So at that point, that's 3 of her kids that were able to drink. So she, I guess, felt more like open to it.
well, I blacked out from drinking straight liquor multiple times.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, no.
Yeah, that was Valentine's Day, like a couple years ago.
Crying in the club in a different way.
I wasn't even at the club. I was.
You're the closet again?
No, I was at some party and I was at a Waffle House. I eventually ended up at a Waffle House.
As you would.
Yeah, and then I stumbled across to the bathroom, passing a cop, like because a cop was standing there, and I was like, "Yeah, I had some stories."
Wow.
You might have heard that story because I was when I met Afton.
When?
At a Waffle House?
Valentine's. Well, back at Wake Tech when I was a freshman year. If not, I can tell you about it later. So
Oh, so wait, you guys met through her?
Mm-hmm.
Wasn't there... She's going to listen to this, right? Oh, she's going to be on it at some point, though.
why?
I was going to say, wasn't there some sort of, like... You two were, like, upset with her or something? And that was kind of like what... Or am I completely not remembering that correctly?
I'm gonna be honest. I don't
It's like
really.
so hazy. Like I don't think.
Yeah. So like,
Afton and I kind of parted ways because he went to college and like we weren't going to high school together anymore. And she also moved back to Raleigh for senior year, and then
y'all were like best friends though at like some point again.
Yeah.
When she moved back to Houghton Head.
Yeah, for the summer before college, so summer of 20. And then that's when him and I started talking through her.
Okay.
And then we just like became friends through her, even though her and I like weren't best friends anymore.
Yeah,
I think that's what it was.
Yeah, because they had a falling out, and then I had like a falling out with Afton a little bit too, and then we started talking a lot together. I was like really good friends, and then I rekindled my friendship with Afton. I think you rekindled a little bit too.
Yeah.
But I honestly don't really remember why there was a falling out, but
For you?
For both of us, honestly.
I remember what it was for you. I can't say it on here, but I think I remember what it was.
I miss her. I haven't seen her in 3 years. Actually,
Really?
no. Oh, wait. I ran into her at TJ Maxx when I was home last summer. Actually.
Oh, really?
TJ
Well,
Maxx.
they live on a small island, so like you run into people all the
Wait,
time.
what?
She lives at Hilton Head.
Oh, I thought you were talking about like the Anderson area again. I was like, island?
Oh, I
No,
love
What island?
No, they live on a small island, and like because it's an island.
Is that where you went? Or was that with a different group? When you went to the beach?
Me?
Well, it was a weird story. Never mind.
Talking about me?
I'm backtracking. Yeah. I'm not going to tell that story, but
Tell me after then.
Yeah.
But, yeah. I want to go to Hilton Head. I've never been, so.
Oh, I can't believe that you still haven't been.
Well, every time I say I'm gonna come visit to either one of y'all are like, well, y'all just started working a lot though too during the summer.
Over the summer,
So
yeah. It's like
So then I was like,
2,
yeah, I
3
can't really
jobs.
visit because I'm working too a lot too. So I might be able, because now my job's already like mobile. I might be able to go to Hilton Head and work there for
Oh.
like not for like a long time, probably for like
Yeah.
a couple days, depending on like if there's camps or something I can
Too
get.
bad I'm not going to be there over the summer.
Where are you going?
I have to stay to take classes over the summer.
Oh, I mean, I'll be here too, so I
Oh.
can come visit and like
Yeah.
good Lord.
during the time. Yeah, you're crazy for that. You were telling me about that earlier. I don't know how that's gonna be a tough time.
Oh, yeah. No break for 2 years.
Pretty much. Happy nursing.
And then straight into job.
Happy nursing. Okay, we should probably end this.
What are we at right now?
Oh, yeah. We were like starting to recap, and then we were like,
Is it like 3 hours now?
then we were like, Clash of Clans.
Bro, 249.
Damn.
By
this
a
is,
mile.
This
our
is by
longest
far
episode.
our longest episode.
Well, you know what's funny though? Have you seen the
Another tangent. Nope. You go on your tangent.
45 minutes later? Tragic now. This guy.
if you say, "Have I seen a movie?" Most likely not.
no, it's not a movie.
Oh, okay.
It was like a Kanye and Kobe meme from like years ago, where Kobe.
Heavy subject right now.
Yeah, that's why I was like, that's unfortunate. But Kobe was giving some like motivational speech because he like gave a lot of those.
Oh, yeah, yeah,
And
yeah.
Kanye was like, how can I sell more records? And he was like, more records or whatever. My buddy Nick, that he watches these things or listens to them rather when he does work, he wants them to be longer, which from everybody else I've heard, we want to be like shorter.
Yeah.
Because my sisters and them are like 2 hours. We're up to 3 now. They're like 2 hours, but he wants longer. So he texted me. He goes, "Appreciate for last episode. 'Cause that was our longest, which is like 2:15." And he was like, "Appreciate the shout out, but I want these things to be longer." I was like, "You want it to be longer?" And he sent me the thing of Kobe just going more. I was like, "Well, here you go, Nick, because they're up to 3 hours now." So
Meg. You mean Nick?
I said
He
Nick.
said Nick.
Oh, I swear you said Meg.
Here you go, Nick.
Yeah,
Just for you.
There you go, Nick. Love you, Nick. I've never met you, Nick, but
Nick's cool. I like
heard some cool things about you.
There you go. So
Alright.
So how do we wrap this up then?
you tell us. We're gonna flip the script this time. How do you think we should end
no.
this, Camila?
Well, I didn't know if we were gonna say we're not live anymore.
Oh, we don't
like-
do that.
Oh,
we don't
okay.
do.
And
Just for the beginning.
scene. Yeah. That's interesting, actually. How should we end this? Maybe we experiment with that going down the road. You do the outro.
How do you normally? Like,
I just say like thanks for watching, and then shout out if there's like specific.
We should do
people.
what you did with like your sisters. Signing out.
Oh yeah, this is Cole signing off.
oh, I like that.
Yeah,
That's what him and his sisters did.
Okay, that's cute. I like that.
they're weird. I'm not like that. I got the cool gene of the family. So None of them were. None of
Ratings.
they cut this off 2 hours ago, so none of them were listening.
Oh, they cut this off like 10 minutes.
Yeah, they're gonna see this on Spotify. 4 hours, dude. I'm not listening. I love you. I'm not listening to this.
Man, they look at this, man. This is the Justice League director's cut here, ain't it, huh?
The Snyder cut.
The Snyder cut.
All right. Well, I'll say my goodbye. You say your goodbye, and then
And
you
then
end
I'll
this.
go last.
Like the same, like your sister's way?
Just my
Regular.
way.
Oh, okay.
Like
cool.
Sinatra, my way. Does
My
anybody
way.
get that
Or the
reference?
highway.
My way or the highway. Yeah, I was just.
My
Um,
way. My way.
Yeah, Nick and Christina, the and Craig probably the faithful that I know of probably.
Oh,
listen to
Craig's
this-
gonna enjoy this.
This whole thing like through and through. Thank you from the bottom of my heart because we are at 2:52 now as I'm
Dang.
saying this. So, yeah, thank you guys and any other poor soul who listened to this whole thing.
For real.
Yeah, thank you. And I'm really tired, so.
I'm tired too, but we're gonna go watch some TV shows.
But I enjoyed this. It was like Coyote Part 2. We just had a good time. So.
It's not that late. Yeah, shit, I'm gonna be.
It's
sleeping
pretty
in the closet.
close.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be
But
sleeping in the
we were
closet
eating
again.
cookout at this hour last night. So.
Yikes.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be sleeping in the closet again.
All right, Thomas.
Thanks. Bye.
Oh, cool. All right.
Thank you guys for listening.
And peace.
Bye, y'all.